Afghanistan, who won the toss to bat first.
Little bit of swing back into the right-hander. Runs, first boundary of the day, lovely stroke.
Made sure he came close to the line of the delivery. Against a bowler like Shaheen Shah Afridi, he was angling the ball away. Full face of the bat, timed it well, gorgeous stroke.
Pull the way and all the way. That's pull the way.
It seemed like he was waiting for the short pitch delivery, and that was first six of the series. Gurbaz, right from the middle of the bat, he was within control.
It's around chest high. Good bouncer, you get above shoulder high, above head high. That's where the batter loses control of the face of the bat. But as soon as it's chest high,
oh, that is good from Gurbaz. Just using the angle, helping the ball on its way. That's good going. And he picks up second boundary of the over.
Just not sure Harris Ralph was back in his position that Babar Azam wanted him in. He had just returned from looking for the ball in the covers, and got back on the ground, and Shaheen Shah Afridi was in at him, and he found himself just a touch square. Pulled again, nearly a very similar result, but he was onto this quickly because it wasn't that short.
Yes, takes out outside edge. Yeah, you're right. It wasn't that short. But 8 out of 10 for the effort, and it's a boundary. One bounce over the rope.
That's nice. Good shot. Yes, sorry, that's a great shot. Didn't get high. Handy boundary. It's 45 without loss after 9.
Nicely played. Good roll of the wrist. The extension of the arms is so important. That means you pick the length early. Just the perfect length to play that pull shot.
Little shorter. That's a good pull shot. Good enough to split the gap between the two men in the deep. Good enough to find the boundary. It's 64 without loss after 14.
Half century for Gurbaz. The kind of redemption that Afghanistan required, though slowest of his half centuries. A brilliant innings under pressure.
Rahmanullah Gurbaz having faced 72 deliveries to bring up his third 50 of his ODI international career.
Down the track. It's gone for 6. Tremendous stroke.
Ravichandra Ashwin saying that he used to bowl to Virender Sehwag, and Sehwag would say that I do not even, bother considering that you could get me out. Look at this. Paul follows the ball through and plays it high and handsome.
So a huge shot by Rahmanullah Gurbaz, dragged down by Usama. And that went a long way. The massive stroke to a settled batsman like Gurbaz.
You will see him come down the wicket already to spin, but here he uses his feet the other way. Just a little push off the front foot so that he can clear his left-hand side. Gets a good swing of the bat. He doesn't hit small sixes either, Rahmanullah Gurbaz. He hits them a long way.
1 or 2 wickets, we are in the game. That's outside edge, deliberately played by Ibrahim Zadran, and goes for a boundary. This outfield value for stroke is maximum.
But he's certainly trying to get it behind, and it's gone very, very fine indeed. The outfield quick, the ground more like an upside down dinner plate. It runs downhill away from the square.
That's it.
Oh, that's just lofted over mid-wicket and way for 4. That is some stroke by Zadran.
Almost like a straight bat. Length was full by Usama.
drifting towards leg side, and take a look at that for a stroke. Watching it till the end against the turn and perfectly finding that gap. This is good start for the over for Afghanistan.
The boundaries are so big, and this is a poor delivery and gets the treatment. 10 off 2 deliveries. This is just what Sidran would have wanted.
This good batsmanship. Imran Zadran just hanging in the back foot, probably expecting it to be slightly shorter, and that was very, very short and ample time. The boundary delivery was full. Change of field means that the bowler with mid on up cannot bowl anything full.
And that'll be 50. Not his most fluent innings, but a very important one nevertheless.
Well played, young man. Worked really hard. That allowed Rovman a good pass to play his natural game and B.
That's a thick edge, but it's on its way down to the boundary very, very quickly. Up comes the 150 for Afghanistan.
How come? It was the combination of grit and common sense. What a turnaround. If you ask me.
That's gone up in the air. It has gone wide of deep square leg. It has gone for 4.
Yeah, you're right. Moves to 90s. Gurbaz, you're sighting the ball early. You're getting into good positions.
But he's gone for it this time. He's going to have to hurry through. The midfield makes it. They've come back from a horrible defeat 2 days ago. Just 178 without loss for this opening partnership. And Ramanullah Gurbaz. He was looking for the ball before he goes straight away. He knows he's got... You can see how much that means to him. So a personal goal, but a very, very important innings for that team into a very good position here. Oh, that's a good shot. That has gone.
He's going to be here for longer. When he came out and executed that extra cover drive in the first over against Shaheen Shah Afridi. Big 6 from Ibrahim.
Oh, what's he done this time? He's managed to find the boundary, scooped it over the man at 45 degrees, but on the edge of the circle.
Now he's gotten into T20 mode. Gurbaz premeditating, getting the ball in the zone and executing that stroke perfectly once again.
I'll tell you why that was so special as well, because Ralph had also followed him. Over there. Chipped over mid-wicket, chipped over wide of long on, had he been there.
Confusing for the bowler at the moment. Nothing is working. And also the bowler, the first one, the slow one went for a boundary, seam-up delivery going for a boundary. And both these batters are on top at the moment.
Well, the short ball is dealt with even more emphatically. Those 3 boundaries in a row.
He was dismissive with that stroke, once again pulling the ball in front of square. Yeah, now he's dealing with the bowlers with a lot of disdain.
Great shot, great drive into the gap for 4. This is lovely batting.
Into reverse swing. The batsman has scored 100. He's not going to miss out on that opportunity. This smart batting gave him some room, wanting to bisect that gap through extra cover and mid-off, and perfectly did. Naseem Shah going full.
There is that slog sweep, gets it past the man at deep. Shaheen Shah Afridi could only watch it sail across.
Second power play still, only 4 fielders can be outside the circle, and the big gap, there has to be a gap either long on or mid-wicket.
Pushing on to a 150 here.
Smart batting.
That's gone. And chance at long off. Finally a wicket falls. If the Khar takes a catch.
Saying that he was doing the right thing, trying to go for the big strokes, trying to maximize the opportunity of try and get the 300. Imran Zadran probably was trying to go over extra cover and inside out. It's gone for 80, Afghanistan, 227 for 1. But this young man have played a pivotal role.
And 300 is very much on the cards. Once again, head down. He runs hard, Gurbaz. He picks up 2. 150 for Gurbaz. Sweat, lot of hard work, lot of class. Absolutely huge. Deserves all the accolades, the applause.
And out.
Trying to give himself room, gives it a full swing of the bat. The edge goes straight through to Rizwan. Yes, a very simple. Well, there you go. Shaheen Shah Afridi eventually gets his first wicket of the day. Well bowled, and he's given it. Slightly in swinging, very straight. Afghanistan now 260 for 3. The decision is indeed final. So fingers across the ball. Yeah, misses the bat, and it is plumb, isn't it? Absolutely plumb. So batsman would have known, Rashid would have known himself.
Enough. And he was the one who gave the breakthrough. But while we were talking about him, how beautifully he's bowled, he concedes a boundary, and that too of the bat of Mohammad Nabi.
He has hit well. It's that short arm drag. It's all in the wrists here, because it was full. And when it's that full, you haven't. Shorter, quicker, and equally dispatched. Well, 4 runs come, very different sort of short arm jab.
Well, this is the expectation from the middle order. Once you've been given such a wonderful platform by the 2 openers, is to come and accelerate towards the back end. You can play high-risk cricket.
If he hits, and he does, he is out by a distance. It's a very, very cool head here, because all that's happened is that ball has been dobbed on the offside. There was never a run in it, to be honest. Never a run in it.
Shahidullah Kamal not making much of an impact, departs for only making 1. Afghanistan of 270 for 4.
Well, it's a full swing, it's a good edge. If there is such thing as a good edge, that's it. 277 for 4. That one has gone over extra cover. It's the right-hander, not the left-hander, who has played.
Lovely stroke, really is. Again, recognising where there is space on that offside with mid-off up, extra cover up.
Well, he's hit that, and he's hit it into the gap, just a few yards short.
Well, he's swung at a few, hasn't he? This one he manages to clatter over mid-wicket.
Takes a bit of pace off. Nabi gets inside it again, and that is just simply taken. The plan was clear enough, the execution slightly off, and Pakistan pick up a wicket, first ball of this final over.
Mohammad Nabi goes back after making 29. Afghanistan of 294 for 5.
Just within the guidelines. So that brings to an end this Afghanistan innings. 50 overs complete. 300 for 5 exactly at the end of their 50 overs. So Pakistan has spent the full 50 overs in the field. So the target for Pakistan, their bowling was done, it was now down to the batsmen to chase 301 to win. Imran will Haq to face, Faruqi to bowl. So, we are set for the start of the chase. Well, that's one way of dealing with the challenge for Fakhar Zaman. Uses his feet well.
Yeah, he's been guilty of not moving his feet, and this time around
There's the width. Now that's the width that allows the batsman to get on the front foot.
It was too short, afforded the batsman a lot of time.
Well, that's a heave. That's an ungainly heave, but he's missed the man at short fine leg.
Zaman once again miscuing. That inside edge has earned him so many runs. Picks up a boundary.
Pulled away from that fielder. Will pick up a boundary.
And this set up very nicely for him to roll his wrist over that short one and crack it to the fence. That's gone into the gap on the pads, and that's his favorite area. Fakhar Zaman.
Plenty of deliveries today from Faruqi. Nicely kicked away. He's not ready to hit it over the top. Nicely timed and very well placed. Off the inside edge, lucky.
Turn from a regular batter to a guy who can play a bit of French cricket as well. Oh yeah, as I was saying, that's the perfect ball to bowl. The in-swinging ball finally does it.
Well, he's trying to gather some momentum. Talking about just changing his line on that occasion. For the leg once again, just waiting, no football from him. Ball watching. And he's managed to find the gap between bat and pad and hitting the top of the stumps, top of the off stump. A typical fast bowler's wicket. As they find the first wicket, Fakhar the batsman out for 30. 52 for 1 Pakistan.
Oh, what a way to start the innings. Flowing cover drive. Babar Azam has made that look and ridiculously easy.
Playing it all along the ground. But a classy stroke, his favorite stroke, the cover drive. And consistent in pace and bounce. This has been turned away. Beautifully placed. Rashid Khan will give it up.
Somehow middled it. No hard hands, it's just
The toss and clipped away nicely. Gorgeous stroke from Babar Azam to finish the 11th over. 7-2 for 1 Pakistan.
on the pads. Easily done by Babar Azam. You don't want to bowl him there, and that to a full top.
That's not a good delivery. Drag down and put away.
That was too short. Imam had all the time to get on the back foot and smash this, because he'd almost chopped back onto the stump. Good for him that he didn't get back onto the stump, and this will have otherwise been the third time that Nabi could have gone him out. Interestingly, this is the third innings that Imam is playing against Afghanistan once he was run out.
Now that's cut away for 4. This is a good over here for Pakistan.
Too wide, that's the arm ball that he tried to bowl to Babar Azam, and he was on to it. He would not miss it for the world. So 2 boundaries in this over for Pakistan.
Babar calls him through, and that will be Imam ul Haq's 18th one-day international 50.
Dugout appreciates the effort. He's been the focused batsman he is, turning into be for Pakistan.
That's a thick edge. It's all along the ground. It's found the gap. Running away down towards the boundary at third for 4.
Bowling in tandem. Try and bowl to get a wicket. It's going through the motions at the moment. Yes, Mohammad Nabi is trying to build up the dot deliveries, but I think
That's a nice shot. That's a very, very sweet shot indeed. Someone had to do it.
against the turn, not an easier stroke to play against an off spinner.
Guided it straight over mid-off. Oh, that's why the slip was there. That is so beautifully bowled, and here's one of the cruelest ironies of this game of cricket. He's bowled it beautifully. Babar Azam, who's gone to his 27th ODI 50.
That's in the air, a slow delivery and taken.
But here he just loops this. Almost as if for the first time today the ball just sticks in the surface and you can see what it means. Fazal Farooqi, a big wicket. Babar Azam, the captain, goes for 53. It's 170 for 2.
Down the track. Hesitation. Run out. Yes! Hezi. They have started to celebrate already. For Afghanistan to celebrate. Mohammad Rizwan, the batsman, out for 2. Pakistan derailing 176 for 3. Pulls. And that will trickle into the boundary for 4.
But this one is a drag down and, well, he's composed enough. He's been searching for a boundary. That may release a little bit of pressure because Imran has certainly shown a little bit of nervousness in the last few overs.
Gets the ball behind square. Has he found the gap?
And at times he bowls those deliveries short and gives an opportunity to the batters to score runs.
Straight driven. An authentic straight drive for 4.
Shimmy down the track and delayed the stroke ever so slightly to be able to time the ball and hit the ball into the gap.
Oh, this is out. This is out. Nabi has got a wicket.
Yeah, against the run of the play, Nabi has come onto ball and he has obliged the captain. There was no need. There was no need. He was timing the ball so well. He was finding boundaries at will. 14 was the contribution from 15 deliveries, 208 for 4. Agree?
This could be caught. Yes, he's out. Caught on the boundary. Experiment didn't work for Pakistan.
The batters like an opportunity to get in. They like a few balls to get in before they can accelerate. But he's obviously done what's asked of him, is to take it on, and if he gets out, it's okay. The reverse cup is implemented again, but this time it's held. It's Azam Amir who goes out without scoring. It's 208 for 5.
And gone. This is super stuff from Mujib and Afghanistan. Imamul Haq has been removed from the scene.
That was a magnificent delivery and an easy catch. A dolly, a lolly, whatever you say, Alex, beg your pardon, cover point. Imamul Haq, a good knock. Nevertheless, 91 of 105. Pakistan in trouble. 211 for 6.
This could be the chance now. When given the chance, if the heart can be lethal.
Bring me a fast bowler who has not had a good day at this occasion. I mean, 2 right-handers in. And the wicket is not the easiest.
Help the cause. Shots like this will certainly make it easier. That's a boundary. Welcome boundary for Shadab Khan. So that is the problem.
Well, short and wide is what's known as an invitation, gilt-edged invitation.
The required run rate is touched 12 now.
Smack straight down the ground, and that will be 4. Sounds good, but it has gone high, and that is well taken. Mohammad Nabi had to make a lot of ground to come in from long on. That went high but had no distance, was hanging in the air, tantalising maybe, needed judging. He judged it well, kept his head, and the hands were exactly where they needed to be.
Was told by the wicketkeeper Gurbaz has really worked. The advice he took was able to land the ball in the right area, crack the batsman. But what a well-judged catch from Mohammad Nabi.
Iftikhar Ahmed departs after 17. Pakistan are 258 for 7.
There go those levers, but he hasn't got hold of it. The catch is taken. It's Rashid Khan who keeps a cool head at wide mid-wicket.
Pace off, longer boundaries, not many has been able to clear the boundary line, and that's where Shaheen Afridi faltered, not the fielder, not the bowler.
Shaheen Afridi goes out after making 4. Pakistan are 272 for 8.
Full toss. And it's in the gap. It's going to be through for 4. 11 runs needed. Oh, Farooqi. Oh, Farooqi. But they've got to check now to just check the exact point that Farooqi had got to in his action. At that stage, he hasn't got anywhere near completing it. But Shadab is not watching the bowler.
That's within the laws, and he is out. One has to accept that.
Now that's been hit well. That's been hit very, very firmly. So Pakistan, with just this 1 wicket left, with Naseem and Rauf, it's Naseem on strike. They're still in the game.
Yeah, it's reminiscent of that T20 game, T20 World Cup game between Pakistan and Afghanistan, where Afghanistan was winning and Naseem Shah was the man who shattered the dreams.
Oh, it's gone through the gap, it slipped. Afghanistan are frustrated almost at the absolute final moment. Pakistan somehow, with just that 1 wicket left, have found a way to win this game, have found a way to keep their record against Afghanistan intact. And Afghanistan, although they can be so proud of everything they've done today, will be so disappointed that right at the final moment, that cruel outside edge denies them victory.